Booksmart fue una de las grandes comedias que nos dejó el 2019. Para mí está muy a la altura también Good Boys, una película que quizás no tuvo tanta prensa como sí tuvo esta primera película, este debut como directora de Olivia Wilde. Hablé con uno de los protagonistas para que me cuente cómo fue trabajar en esta película con Olivia, cómo fue trabajar con todo un elenco de adolescentes que parece que encontraron una vuelta, encontraron una nueva forma de hacer este género que a mí tanto me gusta, que se llama Coming of Age, que nos muestra lo que significa crecer en una etapa tan compleja a veces como es el paso de la adolescencia a la adultez. Y esto me decía Austin Crute, uno de los protagonistas de Booksmart.
I only know sorrow and grief.
Okay, you're at a 10. I need you at a 2.
What can you tell me about the legacy that this movie leaves us?
I would say that Booksmart is definitely like the Gen Z outcry of inclusion, the new age of school, the new age of what it means to come of age.
Oh shit! Are we gonna go to school or?
Nope. What's 2 plus 2? 4, 3, 2.
When we see coming of age stories in like the 80s, the 90s, you know, yes, there's some progressive stuff ladled in there, but I really feel like when it gets like too progressive, or when it gets to that place, that's when we get to the reality of where we actually are, because that's what people are actually feeling, and they're convincing themselves to be in this conventional place, or maybe they're on the spectrum, but they're convincing themselves to feel feelings that are traditional, like convincing themselves.
Go talk to her. She's got a really cute smile. Amy, do you know how many girls are gonna be up your vagina next year?
I think that this is good for just to bring a story that shows many different types of students in a similar environment that have chosen many different types of life paths. Theater kids, the cool jock kid, straight passing like gay girl, and then like a gay passing straight girl, and you know, in just kind of bearing witness to how things are, rather than trying to tell a story that romanticizes how things should be.
Every time I come to visit you, you're gonna be scissoring a different girl. Dude, scissoring is not a thing. Don't knock it until you've tried it. Don't knock it until you've tried it.
She's incredible. She is another level of just kind, down to earth, completely understands what it is to be an actress, completely understands what it is to be behind the camera and in front of the camera, from a writing perspective, from a directing perspective, from a performance perspective. Her approach directorially is holistic, and that is just incredible. I love her so much. And the cast was great too, because listen, I was the only one that was like new to the game.
Dead.
Who's dead?
My husband. He's been killed.
Okay, Ellen, you don't have to do your entrance every time somebody arrives.
He's crazy, like he's crazy. He's crazy, and I'm crazy. I would say he's crazy and I'm crazy. Like I would say that he would go a little further. Like if he were to tell a joke, or if he were to, you know, he would just take the performance of whatever he's doing a little further than probably I would. But he and I are both similarly bombastic, like kind of just crazy energies.
Yeah.
Flamboyant, if you will.
Make thy plans to attend the drama department's summer program, Shakespeare in the Park. Gingla.
I went in to read for Jared, actually. Allison saw me, and she was like, when do you leave? After I read for Jared, she was like, I said Monday. She was like, I think I want you to meet the director on Sunday. You know what? Could you read this role? And she was like, person next to me and you're trying to compare nerdiness, sometimes, you know, you gotta go with you gotta, you know. So she was like, you know, you seem a little cool for Jared. Maybe you could read this. And apparently Alan was supposed to be a girl originally. And it was, you know, they completely kind of flipped the script on who Alan was and made it, you know, a gay man. The spirit was so good, and it felt free, and it just felt like everybody involved was involved from the heart, and it didn't feel businessy and studio-y. It felt like a passion project that was gonna have, like, you know, an international release.
Yeah.
So it was just the best first experience that I could have ever asked for in terms of a film, a movie. The movie introduced me to Hollywood, and it was just the best, most educational inaugural experience that I could have asked for.
Don't say we're having a date night. Why? It's funny your parents think we're boning. We are gonna show each other how much we care about each other.
We'll probably just do a Korean face mask.
I don't need to know all the words.